Hi, everybody. I'm Keith Glatz, and I'm happy to be here with you today to take a few moments of perspective from some of our vintage leaders in the public procurement field. And today I'm honored to not just have one interviewee, but we are going to hear from a power couple today, a power public procurement couple, Dick Cummings and Lynda Cummings, who will provide their insights into the profession, past and present. Lynda and Dick, welcome. And I wonder if you could just tell us a little bit about yourselves and your past contributions to the profession and to NIGP.
Okay, I'm Lynda Cummings. I started with Palm Beach County in the engineering, doing construction contracting, and then went into the purchasing department. Then I went to work for the city of Boca Raton, city of Green Acres, and I retired from the town of Palm Beach. I have an MBA from Nova Southeastern University. I was a charter member of the Southeast chapter of NIGP here in South Florida and served on many committees and different officers, including presidency.
Hi, I'm Dick Cummings. I'm Lynda's other half. I came from West Virginia, where I was director of purchasing for the state of West Virginia, and came to Broward County a few years later, about 20, and worked for Broward County as director of purchasing there. Then I ended my career in Sunrise for about 5 years before I retired. I hold a master's degree from West Virginia University. I've taught college at University of Charleston and FAU in Florida. I've been in professional organizations all my career. I was on the board of the executive committee, was the board of directors of NASPO. I was on the board for NIGP, served as president of NIGP. I'm an Albert Hall recipient, a fellow of NIGP. I also was instrumental in starting 2 chapters of NIGP, one in Florida and one in West Virginia. And I still like to keep my eye on what's going on in both states.
Okay, appreciate that introduction. And I'd like to ask you a question about your perspective on public procurement from your past experience. Since you started in the public procurement profession, how do you think that public procurement has changed over the years?
Well, I think the biggest change that I saw was the computerization of the purchasing process, and also the reports and the information that you can gain through the computers. Also the internet, where you're able to gain more information about the about the products that you're buying or the services, and maybe in other contracts that are available through other organizations. And also that when you use the computer in your office, you can get more information about the commodities that you used and the services that you're buying.
From the time I started in public purchasing, there's been many changes. Basically, when I started, it was largely a clerical function. Where I was at that time, there had been scandals, and the emphasis was follow the rules, follow the law, and everything else will take care of itself. Today, we have customers that we're trying to help. We have gone through many changes. We've gone through the management flavor of the month, from zero-based budgeting to goals and objectives. You have to have measurements for everything. But the same thing applies now. You have to follow all of the laws. You have to have honesty and integrity, and you have to be modern in what you're doing in your analytics your work with other contracts, and help to the agencies. So it's been a vast change in the years that I practiced purchasing.
During that time, what would be the most important lesson that you've learned during your career that you think might help another current public procurement professional to hear about?
Well, I would say that it takes dedication to your profession and to put in the time and the effort to doing an excellent job. But the biggest lesson is to maintain your ethics at the highest level so that you're respected by those that you work with, as well as the vendor contractor communities, as being highly trustworthy. Having a reputation for being a professional allows contractors or someone to be able to contact you to pass on information where some of the ethics have been compromised.
I think I would concur in that honesty and integrity are the main thing that go into public purchasing. And this is followed throughout my career. I always had the mantra that I'm not going to jail for anybody. And that served me well. We need to do the best we can to understand what we're buying, to know that it's not just low bid, that we have to analyze everything, to see what is the best buy for us, but above all, to make sure that we're honest and then have the integrity that everybody will agree and look up to us.
Okay. So if you could do it all over again, start back at the beginning, would you still choose to work in public procurement as a profession? And why or why not?
Yes, I would. It's given me a great deal of satisfaction to be involved in contributing to the success of projects, to see a road built or a building gone up, and to know that you provided the supplies to the maintenance people to maintain the buildings, the pipelines and the water plants. It gives you a great deal of satisfaction just looking out and seeing the street lights and the agency vehicles and the equipment. It's great to know that you were a part of the procurement process, no matter how small or how big it was.
I would definitely go back into public purchasing. I like to see, especially large organizations, run smoothly, and they cannot without a smooth procurement system. Like I said early on, it was just follow the rules. But now we need to have a system in place that will help everybody, that will help them do their job, because we're not only a leader, but we serve our agencies, and they cannot be successful without a smooth system that we're responsible for implementing.
Okay. Well, Dick, Lynda, I want to thank you very much today for sharing your time and perspective with us. We definitely appreciate and respect the great legacy that the two of you have brought to the profession, and want to say thank you on behalf of Radio NIGP.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.